If you like this, like the video. Thank you. Hello, beta testers. If you disagree with Sweet Baby, what you say is a conspiracy. Manipulate with dishonesty, harassment for me, but not for thee. Tried to harass, but you got rocked. Gaslight, straw man, comments locked. Journos down to just one stock. SBI can suck my cock. Harass brigade, but you're the victim. My mental health's how you tricked him. Took your own points to contradict him. Loose pussy sluts and 5 guys who dicked him. Down, Department of Homeland Security. Ex-Sweet Baby strive for racial purity. You hope the truth will go away, but they caught your lies in 4K. Knee-jerk strides and desperation. Irrelevant journalist menstruation. Legacy media compromisation. Puckered butthole constipation. Sweet Baby, me oh my. ESG and DEI. Don't ask me when, you know why. You'll forcefully diversify and harass gamers if they don't comply. I'm not your friend or buddy, but I am the guy to steal hair dye from your cancel pigsty. Big titties enough to make pronouns cry. Big titties enough to make pronouns cry. Nigga, why? Insecurity, why? You asking me to buy $70? Nah, I'm just not gonna buy that. You know, it doesn't need to be extreme. I mean, y'all really forcing this out of her, Jesus.
Because they think that Sweet Baby Inc. is pushing a woke agenda into their favorite games.
You know, it's probably because...
Okay, if you need to do that, can we at least make them a person of color? And we try to bring a lot of inclusion, diversity, and new ideas kind of to the industry.
Pushing a woke agenda into their favorite games.
We work very hard to get marginalized talent into the industry, to protect them the way that we would want it to have been protected. When you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want. Get them into an industry where they're too often shut out. And basically, I think to take over. Go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them.
Everybody on the fucking ground! Ooh, that's right. That's right! Not so easy to drink coffee on the ground, is it? That's what it was like for the marginalized.
And just terrify them.
You want to be a pimp, then you got to learn the game. It's all about mind control.
And just terrify them.
That bitch rank higher than all the other bitches, but she's still a bitch. Know what I'm saying?
Pushing a woke agenda into their favorite games.
That kind of sensitivity work results in, cuts of certain things or slight changes. But what I prefer to do, and I don't really call it sensitivity reading, but I think of it as just, bringing representation to something, is trying to build a narrative and a story that include moments and elements custom made to bring representation and joy to people, because that's kind of where Sweet Baby lands on it.
Let's listen to what an ex-Sweet Baby employee that's now working on an upcoming Black Panther game has to say.
We have no white people on our team. I did that because I wanted to create a safe environment. And I know the best way for an environment to be safe is to be around people who are just like me. And I'm not saying that white people in the industry are creating unsafe environments. I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that sometimes it is hard to work with white people because they think that something may okay, but it was really a microaggression.
They think that something may okay, but really it was just a microaggression.
Think that something may okay, but it was really a microaggression. And no one wants to deal with that.
So if Kyle may get this straight, even with the government behind you and a full week to come up with something that's not as embarrassing as trying to imply people are specifically going at people because of their race or their gender, or worse, implying that digital polygons, ones and zeros assembled in the shape of a woman is a real person. What if I told you I was always the kind of comedian that would be safer with a suit of armor or some sort of force field to stop me from all of you Will Smiths trying to storm the stage to slap, because the truth, the same truth that you can't handle, is funny enough. But cuckoldry and racism aside, pull your pants up. A mirror articulated in your direction, if it doesn't shatter, is funny enough. You're lazy and untalented. How many ways may I say
Do you
it?
think the character model was actually like very distracting in not a good way? With the camera angles chosen, it just felt like a game that came out in like 2002. It's like a bit old and not flattering, I don't think, for a modern audience, for a modern gaming audience.
Understood. Modern audience, new normal, pretty women are unrealistic. I familiarized my beta testers with your intention to rewrite history, excluding what you regard as bad. How do we end up with AI that refuses to show you white people? This is how we get ants. Clown live service journalist Paul Tassi implies that because nothing came of the ban, that it's not a big deal. You can observe the tantrum they're throwing because they can't control the narrative of what isn't useful information to you. And now, multiple governments back them up, so buckle up. You ever think by making everybody nice and aware how much you can't stand gamers and whites and cisgender people, I hate you so much? That's you guys. You ever think, maybe people would put together that you really want to be stung kicking that damn beehive all the time? And normies wouldn't have cared if you didn't push all the talent out of these studios, so these hack racists would pad all of their games. But don't take my word for it.
D&D! Fucking D&D! The world's ending in a week. Why are you wasting your time on D&D? They must have realized, shit, this game can be completed in 2 hours. We gotta pad this so people can't just refund it.
Hey, what if they played D&D for like 2 hours of our 5-hour game?
This was exactly what happened during one of the core story missions, and the padding feels completely unnecessary. When the next quest started, I stood there while Amanda Waller called my character on comms, and
I have over 30 minutes of me just standing here rooted to the spot without the ability to leave the immediate rooftop I'm on while some douche gives me something that they could be saying while I'm moving. But the reason that this is here is to pad the game out.
Long, drawn out, and serve zero purpose in moving the narrative forward. It's blatant padding.
This seems whack as fuck. Kill me, dude. Oh, God.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing on the edge of doing great things.
Barf, barf. On the edge of a fucking volcano they named the high school after.
Something's holding me back. Might as well jump.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Yeah. No. I wanted to believe that these old, equivalent to a newspaper writing, Deadspin-destined journalists would be smarter than to hinge their we're being harassed nonsense on something that couldn't be invalidated with a single picture that you refuse to report on. I'm so used to it that I accidentally mistook actually objective coverage by Adam of the Shortcut, reminding me that there are no shortcuts in scouring what's available for the truth. I'm realizing I'm a bit exhausted. Most of us would never have considered ourselves journalists, but we can do a better job at journalism than these zero accountability and no credibility having pussy stains. What happened to Cabrutus is unjust, and what being a person is all about is standing up when you see that bullshit going the way it's not supposed to. So good luck to these weirdos who need to push this. I'm gonna leave you with a portion of what I said last night. I love you. I thank you for liking and commenting. I'm not aggressively trying to shake you like a sweet, you know what I mean? Oh, I'll see y'all later. I love you. But nah, you wanted him and his personal account taken down. Something that all the articles going to bat for you right now seem to conveniently leave out of their report, as if they're well aware that were they to include this, it might not make it as easy for people to join their side and be convinced that the gamers are the harassers, because what you're reporting is dude stung by bees. But what you're leaving out is that the dude kicked the shit out of this beehive, stomped on the beehive, pissed on the beehive, found out what the favorite games of the bees were and decided to kill all their heroes in the fucking video game, make all of the bee honeys ugly in their video game, and was like, ooh, how you like that? Also, our whole studio's black now because microaggressions. Does it make sense? No.
But none of y'all have had to make sense. They just threw money at y'all to be fucking stupid. And now you're being forced to be talented. Now you're under scrutiny because the garbage you've made in the past, Goodbye Volcano High, has been trash. Habitual trash. You think normies give a shit about any of this behind the scenes grimgrosh? They care that the $70 they fucking put out there is instead exchanged for a lecture. When they wanted entertainment, they wanted an escape, they wanted an outlet. They work hard for their money and they can't afford a Big Mac fucking meal these days. But they, in their expensive hobby, spent $70 and you fucking losers are so ashamed of your work that you're fucking lying. Kyle got you because you've been gaslighting niggas like me for a motherfucking year. So when you crawl out of your fucking caves talking about, ooh, we weren't directly involved with Sushi Squad, except the lead narrative nigga is, and he worked at Sweet Baby. 3 of y'all working at Sweet Baby and you're in there. One of you has your name twice in the motherfucking credits, but you're not that involved? Are you sure? Are you sure you're not involved? Sushi Squad, are you sure you're not involved? What are you talking about? Gotham Knights! Jesus Christ! Gay, 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 gay! Would we have a problem if it were truly equal? No, but it's not. It's excluding anything that you don't like. Which we've got your ass on tape, ex-Sweet Baby representative. Because when the dirty fucking bitch come into the fucking Twitter and said, hey, I was just suspended for harassment, but you guys are actually the harassers. I'm the victim. By the way, I see Akira Toriyama has just died. And you know what the dirty boy M said from Sweet Baby Inc., representing Sweet Baby Inc., right after suspension, he had the nerve to say, well, Akira Toriyama's made the worst black characters. Nigga, Popo's not even black. Not only are you ignorant, but you're deliberately trying to incite people's fucking, you're so lonely, you're so desperate for attention, you're basically on that female energy, look at me, please, pay attention to me, please, and here come all these fucking loser publications to lie for you by omission. By omission! You think this generation of kids hasn't spent their fucking life getting gaslit, nigga? They know what that shit tastes like, and they know what to fucking look for. And for over a year on my demonetized fucking channel, I've spent time familiarizing them with your vernacular. They know what to look for, and it ain't Sweet Baby, nigga. It ain't ESG and DEI specific. They know what to fucking mark your cult with. You have fucking shamed and guilted and tried to put them down and tried to make them seem like they should be ashamed of what they are, my nigga. Calling it toxic only made my dick bigger, my nigga. So let me tell you something. The people that are watching me with audiences hundreds my multiple, you're right to be paying attention too. But you did this to yourself. And trying as desperately as you are to trigger somebody to do something extreme, it's not gonna happen the way y'all niggas want it to. So just like all of the anonymous bullshit that you gotta be doing and gaining circle jerk and sliding into 4chan, like, come on, my nigga. We are astonished by your behavior. It takes a lot to take genuine bigots and racists that I'm normally witnessing, seeing them go silent because it's like, you're doing it to yourself. We don't need to be involved here.
The Steam page now has well over 100,000 followers.
Shorty, that number bigger than that.
And there's a Discord that is spun off from the
Steam. That number, you see that number? 275,700, baby.
And there's a Discord that is spun off from the Steam page, and it contains exactly the kind of shit you would expect it to contain.
What kind of stuff? Like racist stuff? Like the racist stuff you're into? Oh my god, forgive me. You don't consider it racism when it's against specifically the races you don't like. Then it just, you change the definition like you change the definition of other things because they don't suit you. So let's change the definition of that. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
It's like, get new material. You've been doing the same joke for 10.
What's the name of the game triggering that racist bitch might ask? Well, it's Stella Blade. That's right. You'll like it. She's quite tight. Jiggly, sexy, Eva's all I wanted. Deadly, waifu, man, lady haunted. I just want a motorboat, big titty, oaf, and ugly goblins who don't have a boyfriend. Hey, shift up, Sony couldn't censor. Ooh, shift up, Sony couldn't censor. Jiggly, jiggly, goddess of victory, bankroll money, so fuck ESG. Stellar Blade, yeah. Booty round, big booty round, booty round, big booty round. Everywhere I go, gamers happy, even though gay journos big angry. No ESG, mean titty jiggly, and shift up, about to make more money. Western games made these bitches ugly, bling, bling, bling. Here to soothe the pain, to lift your veiny blade, the image of beauty. Outfits for my pretty waifu, talk shit and you'll get the knife. Controversy, sell more copies, now erect when I was floppy. Cleanse nativa, no survivors, plunge my healing deep inside her. Wham, bam, thank you ma'am. Everybody say yeah, yeah.
Dear PlayStation, since my boyfriend got it, he's been totally ignoring me.
Okay, oh. Okay, hold on.
Hello?
Thanks for coming.
Stellar Blade, rated M for mature. Hello, beta testers. Jiggly booty on Eve, yeah, damn do my eyes deceive. How many squats to achieve? Please arch your back to receive. Dante dropped to his knees, Reza want her a squeeze. The way you clapping them cheeks now, Sony need them a piece. Beta testers, I do declare that the way the booty shaking made me stop and stare. Journals beware, you're in for a scare, but I bet you'd coom for a literal bear. God, she moving in slow motion, and the way the booty quaking got me grabbing the lotion. Potion seller, I need your strongest potion. Used to have a teaspoon, now behold the ocean. Eve, please tie your shoelace, then park that ass right on my face. Girl, send this cock to outer space. Small step for man, leap for human race. Please make way for her arrival. Vital for boner survival. Eve might be new Lara Croft. Let's make things hard, can't do things soft. Jesus Christ, this shit's repulsive. It's no contest, it's compulsive. Das vidanya, ugly blats. More attractive things I've shed. This right here is ineffective. It clashes with our prime directive. Polygons unrealistic. Please go reapply your lipstick. Shift up, cheeked up, we salute you. Please don't let Sony downgrade you. Kodia sucky my wallet and make me holla. Shit, I'd buy that for a jolly. Hello, beta testers.
Zorak, you must be secreting something that's attracting this bear.
I haven't done anything. Except for this. Merry Christmas!
All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.